We are turning the tables. Typically during this time, we bring a business owner in. We ask them to get real with us, sharing the challenges they have overcome, identifying opportunities for success. Well, the host of Right Stuff Radio, Brandon Wright, joins us. He's going to ask me the tough questions about the Better Business Bureau. Brandon, thanks so much for being with us. We have not rehearsed this. There are no questions written down. I really have no idea what you have in mind. We thought we would just turn things up a little bit and change things. Change is always good. So here we go. The floor is yours to ask away.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad to be here to ask you the questions because I'm always on the other side with you. So first question, Dale, is I'm a business member or a business owner, been in the Valley for lots of years. Never been a Better Business Bureau member. Why is that hurting my business?
Hurting your business from a number of ways. First of all, are you eligible to be a part of the Better Business Bureau? That would be my question to you. And in eligibility, you've been here long enough, so there's a time factor because you have to have a reputation in the marketplace. But do you have a reputation and a track record of living up to a set of universal standards for doing good business? Honesty, and when it comes to your advertising and the way you deal with customers, are you responsive? Are you safeguarding their privacy when you take their credit card? Do you have that track record? And so once we establish that, then it's good for your business because it differentiates you. The question we always ask, how do you convince people that you are trustworthy, that you're acting with integrity? There are a lot of businesses that'll say, well, I have integrity. Well, for me to say I have integrity doesn't mean a lot unless there is a way to prove it, an outside third party, and that's what the Better Business Bureau is, and that's the reason why. The other reason we had over 300,000 people come to us in the last 12 months looking for trustworthy, reputable businesses.
So I'm a business owner. You get 300,000 people that call in. What's going to happen if they call about my business? And let's say I don't respect the BBB, and when I have a complaint, I just don't respond to it. What does that do to my rating? So when that customer calls in,
well, if you don't work with the Better Business Bureau through its dispute resolution process, which has been in place a long time, it's well respected, there is a track record and history there of success, and it works. And if you choose not to participate in it, then that tells us that you don't respond to your customers when there's an issue, and therefore, most likely, you're going to have an F rating with the Better Business Bureau. We run ratings on just about every company we can, and it's all there on the website. You can go in and search for a business. And so as folks call in and they say, listen, I'm thinking about doing business with Ultra Clean. What can you tell me about that company? We'll pull up the report that we have on Ultra Clean and we'll say, well, we can tell you that so many people have filed complaints against Ultra Clean, and Ultra Clean has failed to respond to those complaints. And therefore, Ultra Clean has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau. You tell me what that's going to do if you're shopping for something and you're considering a company and they have a track record, hard copy track record of not being responsive to customers. You're going to think twice.
Well, and 300,000 people, those are potential customers. And right now, for my company, it's tough to find a new customer. So I see that it's hurting me in that aspect of it. Mediation. I mean, we try to resolve it with a customer, we just can't. How's that a free tool for me to use when I have an unhappy customer, nothing I can do to make them happy?
So you talk about mediation, and a lot of companies say, well, you're just the complaint people, and I want to stay far away from the BBB to stay away from complaints. Well, guess what? Folks can file a complaint against your company regardless of your affiliation with the Better Business Bureau. And if it gets to that point where it goes to mediation, we're there to build bridges and tear down walls. That is our job, is to reconnect and open up the lines of communication. Great example of this, owner of a very well-known, very good copy and document management company approached me at a coffee shop and he said, you know what, we're part of the Better Business Bureau. We had somebody file a complaint. It went to mediation. I was very upset that I had to go through this process, but you know what? I got into it. I went through the process. We saved the customer, and it was very valuable for our company. And with stories like that, I think we have about an 86 to 90% success rate in both the company and the customer walking away from a dispute resolution process and saying that worked well. So that's about an 86% satisfaction rate in resolving disputes. Thanks for the questions. And all the best to you in Right Stuff Radio. Folks can hear that show online.
RightStuffRadio.com, and that's right with a W.